Hello there, welcome back to, now the Roman Empire. We're going to continue with what we were doing last time. Basically just mindless conquests. We want to reclaim the old borders, which is, going to take a while, even at this stage. Apparently I don't need Africa, but I do know that I do need at least to take many parts of Europe. We do have the Imperial Reconquest on all the counties that we need to take, so that's not really a problem. But I think what we'll actually end up with doing this game is conquer everything. I'll take a quick look now on the achievements that I'm missing and what I'm planning to do in the future with them. There isn't really that much I can do in this game achievement-wise. There's, as I said, SBQR, get the old Roman borders. That is something that we are going to do. There's also protect the holy places, have Mecca, Medina, and a couple of others within your realm, so we're definitely going to conquer in this area. But other than that, it's mostly just the Kingdom of David, have Israel. And other than that, as I said, there aren't really that much else I really can't do. It's mostly just waiting, more or less. Unfortunately, that's really it. There's nothing more interesting than that. Just conquest. There are, of course, more of the, I guess I should say, more specific or more just for fun kind of achievement, like Dwarf Fortress, have 7 courtiers with the dwarf trait, which, to be perfectly frank, wouldn't actually be that difficult, especially once we become a big empire and have a big court. All we really need to do is invite people with the dwarf trait. Other than that, we could always go for something along the lines of damn. I got stuck. What I'm trying to say is that we could always go on. We'll pull a jerkling for grain, I think, on that guy. It doesn't matter. What I was trying to say is we will be doing most likely inbred. Have a child that is inbred, keeping it in the family. But other than that, there aren't really, as I said, too many achievements I really can do in this game. There's some, of course, persistent survivors, play until the end of the game. But let's face it, when the achievement doesn't really fire, and if I actually end up conquering everything, there isn't really. It will take about 100 years, and then everything will be more or less completely stable. Due to, first and foremost, I will have those 100 years where I will have revolts, where I will have hell to pay. But in those 100 to 120 years, everything will become to due my kingdom or empire in this case, and as a result of that, of course, I am going to not have anything to worry about, not at all. I'll be able to do whatever I really want, and no one will be able to stop me. So there's not really, as I said, that much to do once I've done what I'm actually currently working on. Unfortunately, I'll consider what to do once I'm done with that. But up until that point, we're just going to continue playing, and hopefully, we'll be able to make something out of it. We'll see how it goes. I'll, as I said, for now, just reclaim the Roman borders, and I'll see if I can actually educate potentially my next child into something of use. I'll keep playing with this guy until I potentially get into real territory again. But hopefully we can make something work here. I will, as I said, see if I can actually find a Russian to teach this guy. But apparently I don't actually have any Russians in my realm anymore, so I know there are Russians left in the game, but I don't have any in my realm, which means that it will be kind of hard to get him trained by a Russian. Well, we are taught. Also, as you can see, we are running low on Jewish people as well. So I should probably land some. I'm pretty sure I could actually land some Russians, so I'll try and make anything work there. But not really too much to do. We will probably have some more games. Khan of Khans can conquer the entire map more or less as the Mongol Empire, starting in that bookmark, Mongol something. So there will be more games most likely, but I might actually after this one take a. Since we are really nearing the end of this one, unfortunately, I would have loved to actually have the achievement, but unfortunately, the game itself has opted for no. You can't have the achievement. You've tried and you've failed, something along those lines. But for now, I'll just, as I said, do the conquest, and then we'll discuss it. I'll do a little bit of conquest, think about it, and then we'll see what I come up with. A heavily scarred warrior clad in strange armor approaches your throne, and before he can be disarmed, the stranger leaves your guard of his spear in a swift fluid motion and tosses it aside. Other guards hurry forward, but you raise your hands to stop them. The stranger is Prince Opheg, at last returned from Greece. Opheg, you've changed. So, joins Emperor Styrbjorn the Glorious, and gains the traits Guard and Varangian. I believe he already had those, and also gains an extra 4 martial. So he's not great even with these stats, let's just put that in mind. He's also apparently managed to get content since last time I had a look at him. So that's kind of weird, but doesn't really matter. As you can see, I'm fighting my way down to Mecca and Medina, Holy Wars, you know, or Protector of the Holy Places achievement. So that should very soon be in hand. We also have Fort for Barrios, so I'm pretty sure I can very soon here create the Hispanian Empire. I believe I'm just missing one. I can actually create it now, so we'll do just that. And well, with that, the Empire list is starting to become rather long. All of them are, luckily enough, primos, so that is fine. Potentially, I could actually get the bastard here if I. As you can see, I can actually grant him a landed title. I could potentially actually put him in charge here. He actually has the Jewish religion, and as a result of that, we could go for Kingdom of David. Also, if I remember correctly, let me just check quickly here. Where is this at? The Protector of the Holy Places means that I need Rome, Jerusalem, Mecca, and Medina. So I just need these 2 more, and then I actually have that one. It just states that I need to have them within my realm. So that is not a problem, not at all. Now, what is this? Yeah, it's just my guys being slow, and we also have a Norse uprising here that I need to silence. So I'll do just that, and hopefully here it will happen without too many problems. It shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully that is, but as I said, shouldn't be a problem. I'll solve it. There we go with the victory in the Holy War here for Medina. We have now, we become Protector of the Holy Places, which also gives us, or should give us, the achievement. I actually still have a Russian in my realm. He just was a little bit stubborn, this guy. I have him currently educating this kid, but I have no idea if that will actually bear fruit. We also, of course, have our Jewish bastard. That could potentially actually become useful here. I'm a little bit unsure if I want to gamble on that or not, but we do have Medina, and we do have Mecca within our realm, so at least we do have gotten those 2 achievements. I've also gone ahead and set up a small 10% tax for the feudal vassals, which are currently making me good money. And I'm going to use that money to start now creating duchy titles and handing them out to, well, I'm basically going to create and usurp every duchy title that I can. And I'm probably also going to create the smaller kingdoms like Galicia, Asturias, Castile, Navarra, potentially Portugal too, Brittany, Wales, Ireland, Scotland, and hand them out just for the sole purpose of creating fewer vassals, getting a little bit more, basically make logistics easier. I'm a little bit unsure how many kingdoms will actually trade, or if I want to even hand them out, but right now the map itself, if you look at it here, is quite hard to make any sense of it. The biggest landholders are probably Iceland. They have land basically everywhere, which is kind of annoying, but not really too much I can do about that. I'm very tempted to just hand him, for instance, Sicily, in an effort to make things, well, a little bit easier. They have, 3, 6, 9, 12 duchies under their control, so handing them one country here could potentially be bad. But first and foremost here, I'm going to hand out the duchy tiles, get things a little bit better organized, and then we'll see what we'll do after that. And I've died. Emperor Styrbjorn the Glorious, the guy who, well, didn't have quite the stats to cut it, but did nonetheless. Died at age 47 out of depression, and Opheg now is the new, well, emperor here. And we already have found the wife here, Maria, Count of Senussi, the genius. Should work out just fine. I actually believe I lost Italy during this, with this death. Did I now? Let me just do a quick check. Yeah, I actually lost the Kingdom of Italy, so that could be, that could become interesting. We now have an Italian king somewhere that is potentially going to screw me over. Ingemar, King of Italy. I don't like the fact that this guy is King of Italy. But not really too much I can do about that. He would potentially become a horrible enemy to play around with, so I will not make too much of a work with that. But we are definitely going to most likely now have some more revolts, some other annoying stuff, of course. But hopefully, yeah, I can handle that. I will also give me back Rome, you twat. And other than that, I don't think we will be doing much. We'll just continue the wars that we're currently fighting. And I'm also pretty sure now that I can peacefully vassalize whomever broke free during those during the independence wars. So that's of course also pretty great. So just go ahead and do that. There's unfortunately a lot of them have already fallen, and it's not the best. But I'll of course vassalize whomever is left, which isn't really that many. But it's fine. It has worked to my advantage, more or less. But for now, we'll just keep on doing what we have been doing. We'll do a new series of wars. We'll go after Verona here first. We'll fight Holy War for Moldau. So I have a lot of things that need to be done, and they'll be done in brutal manners. We'll see how it all turns out. I actually did inherit also the Varangian Guard here, which actually has become now, surprisingly enough, it's actually become primogeniture here, which is kind of an interesting thing, no matter how you look at it. I now have the Varangian Guard into my family, and it has become a primary tile, or a primogeniture tile, so that's kind of both surprising and annoying at the same time. It's annoying because I have no good way of dealing with this, and also I just realized that king level tile, or king tier tiles, or vassals, can actually join the independence faction no matter if you have the required well, stuff to keep them or not. So kings will not be a thing here. King level tiles will either be destroyed or kept by me personally. That is my current stance on that. I actually thought that king tier tiles were more or less I never expected them to actually put you in a position where they would where you couldn't actually do anything, so that's a little bit dumb and a little bit annoying. Not much I can do about that. Second problem here, independence faction. It will most likely rise up, and it will give me the opportunity to call back some of the kingdom tiles. This guy has 2 kingdom tiles, so I'll just be taking most likely the one that's primogeniture, Georgia at least. So we'll find a way to deal with that at least. But for now, I'll be preparing myself for an independence war. I will, however, be fighting as many people as I can before that. Before that time. I'll also be saving up money now, since well, if I do not, I could potentially just run out of cash, which of course would be horrible during a war. So I'll save up money and we'll prepare ourselves for one hell of an independence war. And this time I'm not going to allow them to go independent. There's kings involved, so they would be they would just be so annoying to get back that I'm not even going to put myself in a position where that would become a problem. So I'm just going to fight everyone here and hopefully get what I'm after before we reach a problem, more or less. We'll see how it goes. This is something that surprised me. It's actually more interesting getting elective succession in Navarra rather than dealing with the current problem, which is lower crown authority. I'll actually agree to that if they actually push for it. I think it's not really that much of a they can now fight each other. That is going to be very interesting to watch. I'm very happy that I have the crown law that I want, but once it actually goes down to low, things are going to get interesting. Everyone will be fighting everyone, especially now they've started handing out duchy tiles. There are kingdom tiles. There are people having land everywhere, more or less. The Italian here, this is going to be hell on earth, but no one has actually pushed any claims yet, so I'm just going to continue with my current conquests, which have been, well, fair enough. We're taking Moldau, among others. We've taken the Castilian Duchy. We are going to take Sinai down here, and more or less now I'm just consolidating my lands and making everything look a little bit prettier. We also go to Bulgaria Ruthenia here. We're going to take, the Perm border will stay the same, but we are going to take Rus and Ruthenia. And then we'll see if I can actually manage to get a Russian trial on the throne. Right now, that's not possible. This guy is the closest we've gotten, and unfortunately, that Russian teacher haven't turned him into Russian yet, so that's too bad. But for the time being, we'll just continue doing what we have been doing, and hopefully we can get the results we're after. I'll probably also declare war here, reconquest of... I think I'll actually start with Dauphine. That should allow me to, if I fight France as well, create the Empire of France here, which will make things a lot easier. So for now, I'll be dealing with these rebels fighting France and Castile. This army here will take care of uniting, or not uniting really, but taking back Italy. It should all be possible, but unfortunately I have to continue with that next time. I'm still a bit unsure what I want to do with this game. I think once we've actually taken the Roman borders, that I would have done more or less the achievements that I could have pulled off with, if it actually works. Of course, there are some small ones. Get an inbred child. That's not really that difficult. You only have to marry a close family for 2 or 3 generations, and then it will solve itself. But well, for Cordia, just find 7 wolves. It takes more time. It's not really difficult. It just takes time and things like that. So all in all, the achievements that I haven't done in this game aren't that difficult. Create Rus as a Slav. It takes 10 or 20 years if you start as a Rusian or Slav in the area, so it's not really that difficult either. And there's a lot of achievements that are way easier if you just start at them. As I said, I'll probably do Khan of Khans, but at first I will focus on the India game and do that, or finish that first, and then we'll see what we'll do after that. For now, as I said, I will take SPQR, which means that I will take Egypt. I will take, I think, Northern Africa to this point, the area here, and Hungary, and also, as I said, make a nicer border here. I think I'll also conquer most likely the Duchy here, Jazeera, and Azerbaijan, and then we'll call it quits. But for now, this is how far we've gotten. I'll probably finish this within the next 2 episodes. We'll see. Thank you for watching. Please have a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. Bye.